Welcome back to Storyline. You're watching a unique program today, something that very few people would have seen or heard. I'm interviewing Achmat. Soni, welcome back, Achmat. Ahmad, it's something that really intrigues me, puzzles me, and I'm sure many of the viewers out there, if not locally, even internationally. How does an artist of your caliber, of your stature, of your nature, how do you start imagining the kind of designs that you come up with? Surely there must be in your mind's eye somewhere something that clicks. Do you lie awake at night and say, aha, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow? Where does this inspiration come from? I mean, I've walked around the studios, and each piece is unique. Each piece tells its own story. Where do you get these stories from?
Well, you won't believe me. I will be telling lies if I must say that I get inspiration from anything else but my creator. My paintings come to me automatically. I will finish off one painting, and the next one will be in my head again. It just comes without me even making an effort to think of it. It just comes to me automatically. Like now, I'm busy with the painting now, and I got another painting in my head already for the next one. That is how it is with me. Like I said, when I used to do Western art, I used to get the artist block. But since 1982, when I started Islamic art,
never stopped.
Never stopped. How many years? Not 35, 33 years. Not once did I have an artist block. It just comes to me automatically. It just comes to me.
But to a simple person like me, as it comes to me, I find it difficult to understand. I mean, the color schemes. Let's look at this project of yours right here. This is the latest project, not so. There must be 1,000,001 dots to this thing. What inspires you to put a particular color to a particular piece of art?
Islamic art to me, like the one part of the art is what I call crazy art for mad people. People that can sit for hours and days on end doing the same thing day in and day out. That is a unique quality that the Islamic artist must develop. If you want to do Islamic art, you've got to be a very disciplined person. You've got to be able to sit for months and months on end, repeating yourself. But there's contemporary Islamic art as well, and that is the modern Islamic art. There your mind races all the time because you've got to create a different thing altogether. You're looking at art pieces like perhaps this one here that's behind me, It's repetitive work, so you don't think a lot. But looking at the painting, perhaps like that one over there, or even the one behind you, it's different, it's modern. So therefore, you've got to think of that. It's not something that you can go look up a reference on patterns and take a pattern and develop a painting out of it. These are things that you develop out of the blue. There's no reference that you can go to for contemporary Islamic art. So I balance out my work. If I'll do one piece like this, and then I'll switch over to a contemporary piece.
At the same simultaneously, or
no.
You finish the one.
Finish the one off,
and the other one is boiling in your mind.
Yeah, to relax myself, I will do a modern piece, and then I'll go back to this again. That is how I paint. I'll do one of this and one of that. I change over every time. I change over.
And how long would a piece of art like this one behind you? How long would that take?
This one took me about 3 months to do.
3 months of
slogging.
Yeah. And an ordinary person, if they were to attempt something like this, how long?
I don't know. I haven't yet found a person that can do this type of work, except for my daughter-in-law Tasneem. Tasneem's got a special gift that she can also do the same. But there's another quality that you must have. You may have the talent, but if you haven't got a discipline, then you're not going to do it. You'll find people that can do one pattern, but they can't repeat it 100 times. They can do it only once.
Which is what you're required to do in the piece. Unlike
that. You've got to have discipline. You need to be able to do that. So when I teach people, I will normally look for discipline when they want to do Islamic art, the traditional Islamic art. No matter how weak the pattern may be, but if you've got a discipline and you can repeat a weak pattern 100 times, then you're an Islamic artist.
Do you borrow from the Iranian artworks and Turkish perhaps, and even Egyptian, or is this some of what you design, are they unique to you?
No, you do. These patterns are very old. So you take patterns that has been done already. But what I normally do, I change it. I make it unique. I make it my own pattern. There's nothing wrong in doing that type of thing. Islamic art is abstract art, so you can change whatever pattern they have done. You can just change it.
So you must have license not so to
Yeah.
explore different angles, different
Yes.
qualities, different colors.
Except for the calligraphy, there you can't really change, but the pattern work you can change. I do a lot of Indibeli art now, I do African art as well.
Okay.
Introducing African art into Islamic art.
Okay, all right. Now tell me, if you were to price an item of this nature, what would a product of this nature go for?
You must never ask an artist for a price because I don't know.
Okay.
I can't put a price to my paintings. Each and every painting there's no price to it.
Okay.
I can give it to you, yes. But you got to be realistic, or you got to sell your paintings as well.
Yes.
But any artist feel that I can give you a painting, but you will look after my painting. You will love my painting the way I love the painting. The money that you pay me, the money I can spend, then the money's gone. But the love for the painting must be there.
Because your heart and soul has gone into that project, not so.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the masjids that you've done across the country now, not so. I mean, apart from the Gatesville Masjid in Cape Town, that was your first project, not so. Are you happy with what you did those years in the Gatesville Masjid, Masjid al-Quds?
Yeah, I'm happy.
If you had the opportunity to redo Quds, would you?
I will.
Okay.
I will do it. I will do it over.
So you found little flaws in there.
I normally look at my work and I see my weakness in my work, and I don't blame myself for doing it because I didn't have the knowledge of doing this type of work. I just took a chance.
You dove in there.
Yeah.
Said to yourself, let's see what comes out of this. And mashallah, I mean, Gatesville Masjid is now one of the biggest masjids, one of the most popular masjids in the country.
Yeah.
Not so.
And that painting in a dome, is like a trademark to Gatesville Mosque.
Yes,
if you look at that, Gatesville Mosque.
Yes.
So,
and other masjids across the country, how many would you have done?
I've done about 63 now.
63 masajid across the country.
From here to Botswana, and one in Ireland. I did one in Ireland also.
In Dublin?
Dublin, yes.
Okay, and how would they have contacted you? I mean, that's interesting.
You know what happened? There was a doctor, he used to come to me for classes, and he went over to Ireland, and they were building a masjid. He's living over there now.
Okay.
And he said, I got a guy that can do the artwork for you. And he came down to Cape Town, he gave me the sizes and everything, and I did it, and he took it away, and he put it up.
Okay. So you'd never been to
No, I haven't been to the mosque yet. No.
Well, you just
he sent me photographs of it.
Okay.
It's easy that way, I just do the paintings here, and
they would give you the dimensions?
Everything.
Was it the inside of a dome?
No, it was the front of the mihrab.
Okay, the mihrab. Okay. And any other particular piece of work that you've done that you still in masjids that you think is unique, that you really could stand back and say, that is beautiful?
I like all my masjids that I've done, I won't say I did one bad and one good.
You don't want to...
It's all different, like Islam.
Each one is unique.
Each one is unique, Like Islam is different to Gatesville. Gatesville is different to St. Athens Road and Muir Street and all these masjids, Weinberg, They're all different, I don't say that one is better than the other one. One may have more artwork, like Islam has got a lot of artwork of mine in the mosque now. Pretoria also, I did mosque in Pretoria and Benoni, and they're quite good, even if I must say so myself, I know for a fact, doing a masajid, the work will stay, and it's unlike doing a painting for a house. If the wife changed the curtains, then the painting must also go, it doesn't match the curtains.
In this case it stays.
Yeah, but in a mosque, it's going to stay, So therefore I like doing the masjids.
Do you ever go back just to look at your work?
I love doing that, like I'm supposed to go and do a mosque in Benoni again, so I'll go to that mosque that I've done there and have a look at it and just see what I did.
Gives you, what happens?
It gives me a nice feeling to know that the work is still, it's still standing, it hasn't faded. Allah's blessed me in that type of thing, that my work, it hasn't faded yet. None of my mosques that I've done, has faded. It's still there. It's still looking good. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So then the quality of your paints and so on must be something that you choose yourself, not so, because if you're talking about fading and not fading, it must be good quality.
I don't work on the surface of the mosque. I normally work on canvas. I never work on the surface of the brickwork or plaster work.
Okay.
I work on artist canvas, and I use good paint, and I varnish it, and that is, I preserve the painting.
Is this your own technique that you've developed? Or?
Yeah, my own technique I've developed. Yes.
Clearly, it's worked, because if all the masjids are still fresh in the sense, because I mean, I've been to quite a few of the masjids that you've mentioned now. And
in fact, when I go to Turkey and these places and I see how they work. I think my method is it's a sound method that I'm doing, you know, and it's lasting, you know. I don't think there's any other person in the world that has done more single-handedly. You must remember, when I do this mosque, I do it man alone. Nobody else, except my son. My son will help me now with graphic designs and stuff like that. But I don't think anybody else has done more masjid man alone than what I've done. It's not I'm trying to praise myself, but I mean,
it's a fact.
It's a
just
fact,
in terms of the
you know,
quantum.
that I've done more masjids than any other person. You know, and normally the Turks, you know, when they work in teams of 10.
Each one contributes a piece.
Each one work on the same dome. You know, a lot of guys work on the same dome, but with me, I work alone. Every line, every dot.
Is that by choice?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want your daughter-in-law to join you?
They don't want to help me.
They don't want to help you.
Yeah, like I said, it's a repetitive work, you know, and they get tired. They get tired of doing it.
Okay.
They would rather go to a computer and get a computer to do work for them, you know, and just print it. But
so that's where the discipline comes in.
That's where the discipline, yeah. And I'm the last dinosaur that will do it the way I do it now. You know, there won't be. I haven't yet found a person that can do it, you know, the way I do it. Well, maybe my method is old. Maybe computerized stuff is a thing of the future, but I don't know. There's no guarantee that it will last as long as what.
Which would be sad, not so. I think the kind of personal touch that you put into your works. I mean, it's easy to put something on a screen and, you know, design it.
And what I like about the human touch is there's errors in it, there's mistakes in it. You won't find it. You can't see a mistake in this painting, but I know there's a mistake. And when I make a mistake, I leave it because I'm human.
That's the personal touch.
I must make a mistake. I can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect. So when I make a mistake, I won't get upset. I'll just leave it. You know, I can point out a mistake. Yeah, there's a mistake there, but I will leave it. I'm a human being. If things are too perfect, there's no beauty in it. It's got to be something wrong with it.
And there's only one perfect.
There's only one perfect. There's only one perfect person. So I don't make a mistake on purpose, but if I make a mistake, alhamdulillah, I leave it.
Good, wonderful. When we get back, we will continue this wonderful chat. I am talking to Achmat Soni and you watching Storyline.